All right, so apparently this is very, very important. I need Autumn Reed Shackert. Once again, Autumn Reed Shackert. Tell the announcer we need this lady to go. Okay, Autumn Reed Shackert, you got to check in. Okay, we're having fun. We're having fun. Autumn Reed Shackert, check in. Oh man, speaking of fun, I'm ready. I'm pumped, man. I am pumped. Everybody upstairs, you all ready? Kinda, sorta. That was weak. Family and friends, are you ready? Thank you. A little bit of energy goes a long way. Now, with that being said, before we get into the midday session, we are going to be getting into the Star Spangled Banner. Before I get into that, military is very important to me. So right now, can I get a thumbs up? You guys hear me upstairs? A-okay? Okay. If I have any military in the house, upstairs, downstairs, that could be past, present, or future, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, ROTC, Coast Guard, any branch, okay? Kind of give a wave. I'd like to acknowledge your presence, please. We do have some military members in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your time, your service, and your commitment. Thank you. We salute you. Thank you. And with that being said, kindly draw your attention to the flag for the Star Spangled Banner. This one is by the U.S. Air Force. Oh, yeah. What is officially day number 2 here at the 2025 North Carolina Swimming 14 and Under Long Course Age Group Championships here in Greensboro Aquatic Center. It is going to be an outstanding meet, and I am so pumped. I hope you are too. With that being said, we're just shy of an on-time start. And swimmers, are you ready? Wishing you all the best. Have a great race, have a great session. Let's make some memories and have some fun on the starter. Tripping into event number 43. This is going to be the girls 11, 12, 50 free heat 1 of 5. Girls, good luck. Tripping into heat number 2. So on the 50s, I usually start sounding like an auctioneer. All right, fresh off the blocks, heat number 2. Lane number 1 is going to be Philippa Going. Lane number 2 is going to be Reed Shaver. Lane 3, Grace Zeller. Lane number 4 is going to be Reese Bartimus. Lane number 5 is Vivian Cassell. Lane number 6, Kendall Abraham. Lane number 7 is going to be Evie Yang. And lane number 8 is going to be Gianna DiMarchi. Lane 8 is clear. Taking it to the house, Evie Yang, 29.86, going sub 30. Tripping into heat number 3. Don't be nervous. So currently in the water once again is heat number 3. I'm gonna make somebody's TikTok, I swear, I know it is. All right, hold on. Nice job, that's gonna be Emma Jones with a 29.11. Tripping into heat number 4. All right, so one thing that I love doing is celebrating. Once again, we have a celebration today. Right with us, we have Ada Walter. She is 13 today. Now, over here by the DJ, one thing we're gonna do is on the count of 3, everybody is gonna yell, "Happy birthday, Ada," okay? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Hope it's a wonderful one. We're celebrating you today. Up next, heat 5, the final heat. There we go, fresh off the blocks to the races. Great reaction times right over there. Looks like Tessa Geltima in 1, Vivian Velti in 2, Greta Hockett in 3, Eleanor Robertson 4, Kalia Holland in 5, Ellen Layton in 6, Harper Storm in 7, and Claire Higgins in 8. What a race, 28.08 for Eleanor Roberts, moving into the boys. Setting it off right. Those girls were bringing the heat for that 50 free. Moving into the boys, currently event number 44, my favorite number, heat 1 of 6 for the guys 50 free. Pretty close to the finish. Taking the W with a personal best of 28.94, lane number 2. Up next, heat 2. Heat number 2, lane 1, Dex Anthony. Lane number 2, Charles Lee. Lane number 3, Samuel Trevino. Lane number 4, Langdon Bailey. Lane 5, John Lee. Lane 6, Noah Carr. Lane 7, Max Key. And lane number 8 is Liam Singletary. Two guys into the wall, but only one can win, and that's 28.38. Jason Lee up next, Heat 3. Moving right in, heat number 3, breaking out with a fury. Eli Fender in 1. Owen Sauceman in 2. Evan Zhang in 3. Dylan Keys in 4. 5 is clear. Keenan Dawson in 6. Badu Zhang in 7. And David Reynolds in 8. So close. Check that out. Heat 4. Once again, breaking out right now, heat number 4 of 6 for the guys 50 free. Lane number 1, Elijah Kimbrell. Lane 2 is Jamison Beard. Lane 3, Vahan Matsakyan. Lane 4, Carrington Briscoe. Lane number 5 is Eric Wen. Lane 6, Lucas Lee in the house. Lane 7, Paxton Jamil. And lane number 8 is going to be Mason Molinar. Photo finish to the end, 28-6-9, Carrington Briscoe. Heat 5. Heat number 5. Lane 1, Nazmi Bodley. Lane number 2 is going to be Miles Simpson. Lane 3, Leo Shea. Lane 4, Ian Lin. Lane 5, Lucas Karam. Lane 6, Aaron Fang. Lane 7, Cole Blanks. And lane number 8, Jonathan Hernandez. Nice work, boys. Nice work. 28-3-1 up next, the final heat. Here it is, the final heat of the boys 50 free. Lane number 1, that's Michael White. Lane number 2, Bowen Hollenborg. Lane 3, Lucas Bonner. Lane 4, Banks Cooler. Lane 5, Cole Johnson. Lane 6 is Nathaniel Smith. Lane 7 is Clayton Chia. And lane number 8 is William Netherton. And taking the W with this heat goes 26.81. Cole Johnson representing Swim Mac in the house. Chirping into event number 45, the girls 10 and under 50 free heat 1 of 8. Good luck. Heat 1 off the blocks. Heat number 2 is going to be officially our first hot heat, okay? Girls behind the block. Heat 2 is a hot heat. For those of you that do not know what a hot heat is, it means the winner of said heat will get a prize from that heat, okay? So if you win a hot heat, you will win a prize. And to pick up that prize, make sure you stop by the table next to the DJ. Jazz, nice job. Heat 2, hot heat, good luck. Heat number 2. Nice job. 34-3-1 takes it. Heat number 3. Once again, heat number 3. Wow, 33-6-5. Nice job, Gabriella. Up next, heat 4. Moving right into heat number 4, lane number 2 is going to be Jaza Jones. Lane 3 is Lucy Gott. Lane 4 is Blythe Rogers. Lane number 5 is Lillian Hart. Lane 6 is Lena Burdett. Lane number 7 is Avery Green. And lane number 8, Sadie Stein. Photo finish to the end is 33-7-2 up against 33-7-4. Nice job. Heat 5. Heat number 5, moving right along of 8 for the girls 10 and under 50 free. This whole field so close, 1-8, 8-1 as they push through 15 meters. Hammering a little bit of movement out there under the flags, dropping into the blue paint. Last couple of strokes and taking that one home. Liddy, nice job with a 32-9-5 over in lane 7. Heat 6. Heat number 6 breaking out right now. Lane 1, Kaylee Joyce. Lane number 2 is going to be Bridget Hockett. Lane 3, Eliana Lauka. Lane 4 is Grace Zaukas. Lane 5, Elizabeth Holliday. Lane number 6 is going to be Addison Rodvik. Lane 7 is Charlotte Mills. And lane number 8, Daria Nedelko. Nice work. Up next, heat 7. All right, so just a heads up, if you are missing your Apple Watch, one was just brought up to me. So if you're missing your Apple Watch, kindly come up to the DJ and let me know you're missing it, and you can identify it by what is on the face of the watch, okay? So once again, if you're missing your Apple Watch, I do have a watch here with me. Once again, currently in the water, heat number 7 of 8 for the girls 50 free. Taking that one home is Miss Graham with a 31.85. Up next, final heat. Here we go, the final heat for the girls 10 and under 50 free. Lane number 1 is going to be Victoria Middlebrooks. Lane number 2, Helen Liu. Lane 3, Ava Bailey. Lane 4 is Elizabeth Kite. Lane 5, Hannah Liu. Lane number 6 is Louise Whitaker. Lane 7, Peyton Gann. Lane number 8 is Kaylee Frank. Riding the lightning and bringing the thunder in the house. Take that one home to 30.12, Miss Elizabeth in lane number 4. Nice job. Nice job. Way to go. Up next, the boys, heat 1 of 9. For the guys, fresh off the blocks right now, looks like maybe 2 is clear. Lane 3, Griffin Jabkowitz from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 4 is Theodore Green from Marlins as well. Rishan Gupta from Tac Titans in the house. And lane number 5. Lane number 6, we have Connor Yelverton from the Waves. Now, super close for all those guys out there. Some of them are seated with a yards time as they make their way pretty much all linked up together. But obviously, there can only be one. And taking the W in heat number 1 is 34.82, Griffin Jabkowitz. Heat 2. Heat number 2. Lane number 1, Reed Toothman. Lane 2, Benjamin Bailey. Lane number 3 is Isaac Kalsbeek. Lane number 4 is Massimo Circagliano. Let me know how we say that one. Lane number 5, Carter Novak. Lane 6, Maxon Buniva. Lane number 7 is going to be Jarosva Belovsky. Lane 8, Boone Wheatley. Ilyovsky. 34.79, Reed Toothman. Nice job. Heat 3. Heat number 3, couple lanes clear. Lane 2 is going to be Anthony Pinto. Want to say 3 is Samuel Fuchs. Lane number 4 is going to be Matthew Dormsjoe. Lane 5, Leo Williams. Lane 6, Tristan Keogh. Lane 7 is Arik Eisler. And lane number 8 is going to be Krishna Manva. Heat 4. Nice job, Colin. Nice job. Breaking out heat number 4. Lane 1, Ethan Zhao. Lane 2, Wyatt Strader. Lane number 3, Curtis Lowe. Lane number 4 is Michael Williams. Lane number 5 is Lucas Acking. Lane 6, Maxim Pisanka. Lane number 7 is Zachary Rector. Lane number 8 is Isaac Carter. Pisanka. See, sometimes I gotta say it like a couple times. Once again, if I say it wrong, I'm sorry. Let me know. Up next, heat number 5. Heat number 5 of 9 for the guys, 10 and under 50 free. For just now joining along with us live on YouTube, welcome aboard. It's a pleasure to have you. Talk about an amazing start to the midday session for day number 2 here at the 2025 North Carolina Swimming's 14 and under long course age group championships here at the Greensboro Aquatic Center. What an outstanding start to the day. Speaking of outstanding right now, 32.62 takes that heat home for heat number 5. Up next, heat 6. There we go. Heat number 6. Lane 1, Charles Zetzer. Lane 2 is Weston Briggs. Lane number 3, Ethan Frazier in the house. Lane number 4 is Mateo Salamando. Lane number 5 is Coleman McShaney. Lane 7 is David Ash. Lane number 7, the man, the myth, the legend, Quincy Rush in the house. Lane number 8 is Patrick Liu. Here we go, boys. Taking that one home, Mateo Salamando, 32.65. Up next, heat 7. Fresh off the blocks to the races and bringing the heat. Heat 7 of 9. Lane number 1 is going to be James Wint. Lane 2 is Hudson Dupree. Lane number 3 is Christopher Lothar. Lane number 4 is Pierce Jackson. Lane 5, Brady Shea. Lane number 6 is Keegan Vaughn. Lane 7, Jackson Macy. Lane number 8, Jonathan Bodine. Nice job. Heat number 8. Second to last heat, heat 8 of 9 for event number 46. Lane number 1, that's Ivan Liu. Lane 2, Alexander Robinson. Lane number 3, we've got Parker Krasovic. Lane 4, Tanner Sagan. Lane 5, Orion Norwood. Lane number 6, Sebastian Vidarson. Lane number 7 is Colin Hennis. And lane number 8 is Damian Williams. These guys just cranking right on through. Whitewater going everywhere and taking that one to the house. So close. 5/100ths of a difference. And that goes to Vidarson. Up next, final heat. Just going hammer time right now. The final heat, heat number 9. These guys are blowing it up in here. Lucas in 1, Grayson 2, Atticus in 3, Milo in 4, Chase in 5, Christian in 6, Jackson in 7, and Nathaniel in 8. Taking it straight to the house, 28.57. Lights out, man, lights out. Milo Hopper representing Swim Mac, having an outstanding race, 28.57. Up against Chase Galloway, 29.70. Atticus Henry rounding her top 3 with a 30.6. Talk about action. I told you. I told you. So what's interesting? The kids just keep getting faster and faster and faster. Tripping into event number 47. This is the girls 11, 12, 100 fly. Heat 1 of 6. Girls, good luck. $100 fly. Now, there's a lot of races, if you swam growing up, that you'll always remember your first time. You'll obviously remember your first, 50 fly as a little little youngster, then you get into your first 100 fly, and everybody will remember your first 200 fly. Some of the best races, just because they're so much fun dynamically. Obviously, you got your 50s, but the fly and the IM, man, such good times, such great entertainment. Now, speaking of entertaining, right now, heat 1 of 6 for the girls, 100 fly, bringing it back. Everybody is pretty much lined up 1 to 7, 7 to 1 as they make their way into the flags and taking the first heat home with the W. Reaching to the wall right there, so close. Catherine, nice job. Heat 2. Heat number 2. Lane number 1. That's going to be Emma Antley. Lane number 2, Mallory McGrath. Lane number 3, Leah McCary. Lane number 4, that's Kendall Abraham. Lane number 5, that's Jeanette Kiyu. Lane 6, Molly Slawinski. And lane number 7, that's Annalise Giordano. And lane number 8, Reese Parker. Heat winner, Molly Slawinski. Up next, Heat 3. So girls behind the block, heat number 4. Heat 4 is going to be a hot heat, girls. Heat 4 will be a hot heat. Currently in the water, heat number 3 for the girls, 100 fly. Lane 1, we have Iggy. Lane 2, Catherine. Lane number 3, Alice. Lane number 4 is Danielle. Lane 5, Eden. Lane number 6, Miss Hattie. Lane 7, Kylie. And lane number 8, Lucy. Bringing it back on the back half of this. Hang in there, girls. Hang in there. Finish strong. Reach. Reach. Taking it to the house right there. Outside lane, Lucy Crutchfield with 114.74 for heat number 3. Moving into heat 4, the hot heat. Heat for the hot heat. The winner of this heat will get a prize, and those prizes are located right over next to the DJ booth at the table right there. Heat number 4. Lane number 1 is going to be Catherine Spicer. Lane number 2, that's Juliet Christopherson. Lane number 3, Penelope Gardner. Lane 4, Ayla Belfour. Lane 5 is Chloe Marks. Lane 6, Miss Harper Turner. Lane 7, that's going to be Cameron Upton. Lane 8, that's Rowan Wang. Into the finish. Oh, so close with 112.19. Chloe Marks. Nice job. Heat 5. In on the first 50, 33.63, Miss Holland. 33.69, Miss Storm. 33.72, Miss Velty. We have a race on our hands here. Laser focused. The field splitting up just a little bit as they make their way into the blue paint. Last couple of strokes, reach to the wall it goes, Miss Storm with a 111.52 for Heat 5. Up next, Heat 6, the final heat. Talk about a battle up in that lead pack. Two girls going head to head, stroke for stroke, as they crank into the flags, both into the wall at the same time. There could only be one, and it is a tie. What? 107.13. I think we should do that over. Reswim, reswim, reswim. Just go right into it. Break the tie. Wow, girls. Collins Kim and Ellen Layton, congratulations. Job well done. It is a tie. 107.13. Heat 1 for the boys. for the gentlemen. Event number 48, the boys 11, 12, 100 fly, heat 1 of 7. Lane number 2, that's Andrew Stratman representing the Tide. Lane number 3 is going to be Jacob Kletcha from the Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 4, Mac Gominger from NCAC. Lane number 5, that's Nazmi Badli from TAC Titans. Lane number 6, Trent Teo from Star. And lane number 7, that's Carter Brennan representing MSA. Now these boys are all seated with yards times. Big finish, nice job, nice job. Look at that, another close one. Shoo. Andrew, 114.22. Nazmi, 114.29. We got some racing on our hands. Tripping in, heat number 2. For heat number 2, Badu Zhang. Nice job, man. Nice job. 113.73, heat 3. Heat number 3, 112.58, Liam Singletary, representing TAC Titans. Nice job, buddy. Moving into heat number 4. Heat number 4 of 7, moving right along in this event. 48, the guys let's see, the boys 11-12 100 fly. Lane number 1 is going to be Caden Davis. Lane 2, Dex Anthony. Lane number 3, Liam Hennis. Lane number 4, Ethan Cowlis. Lane number 5 is going to be Keenan Dawson. Lane number 6, Mr. Hayden Hackney. Lane 7 is Ryan Anderson. And lane number 8 is Hudson Chappell. Boys behind the block, heat number 5. Heat 5 is a hot heat, guys. Heat 5 is a hot heat. Good luck. Bringing it back on the back half of this one for heat number 4. Those guys staying strong out there. Now, obviously, when you're bringing your way back on this 100, the back half of this, you're making your way off the wire like, okay, snap, I got this. And all of a sudden, just about that 15-meter mark, if you have not swam in the past, that is where the paint tank happens. Just giving it everything you've got all the way to the finish, hammer into the wall. It goes so close. 113.19, Ethan Cowlis. Nice job. Heat 5. Hot heat, guys. Heat number 5. Some pretty good reaction times up there. Lane number 1, that's going to be Cole Banks. Lane number 2, Vahan Matsakian. Man, it's like a conductor. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get through this. Lane number 3 is going to be Simon Marandici. Okay, Marandici. We got that one. See, now you threw me off my game. Lane number 4, Carrington Briscoe. Lane number 5, Dylan Keys. Lane 6, Charles Lee. Lane 7 is Nicholas Levesque. Lane number 8 is Langton Bailey. Oh, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. There's always a couple. You know what I'm saying? Carrington Briscoe, 109.77 for Heat 5. Up next, Heat 6. So the Black Eyed Peas has a song called I Got a Feeling. And I got a feeling in this one we're going to have a great race. I don't know if you saw the seed times there, but it is so close through this whole heat for heat number 6. Lane number 1, we have Calvin Talbot. Lane 2, Aiden Cleary. Lane number 3 is going to be Ryan Lee. Lane 4 is William Netherton. Lane number 5, that's Nikita Carson. Lane number 6 is Theodore Prabhu. Lane number 7 is going to be John Lee. And lane number 8 is Tristan Talwar. Prabhu. Keep the kick going, use the hips and dive forward. Let momentum take you. Oh, huge race right there. I told you. 108.68, William Netherton leading into the final heat, heat 7. There we go, final heat for event number 48, the boys 11-12 100 fly. If you're just now joining along with us, or if you've been with us live on YouTube, thank you for being here with us. Once again, lane number 1 for event number 48, the final heat. That's Cole Johnson. Lane 2 is going to be Caden Normand. Lane 3, Banks Cooler. Lane number 4 is Anthony Macavariani. Lane 5, Ian Lynn. Lane 6, Austin Alamo. Lane 7 is Eric Wynn, and lane number 8 is Lucas Lee. Taking the whole shot, snapping to the wall at a 30.45. Cole Johnson in the outside lane from Swim Mac. Now can he hold on, bringing it back for the last 50, fast 50 on the back half of this 100 fly. Talk about absolutely charging to the finish right now. Going into the wall, it is midfield right there. Anthony Macavariani with a 104.74 with a back half speed of a 34.15. Moving into the next event. This is going to be event 49, the girls 10 and under 100 fly, heat 1 of 7. Girls, good luck. So we're going to do an early hot heat in this one. Girls behind the block, heat 2. Heat 2 is a hot heat. Heat 2 is a hot heat. Looking at heat number 1 right now for the girls 10 and under 100 fly. Lane number 3 is going to be Zoe Guts. Lane number 4, Jaslyn Dominguez. Lane number 5, Callista Wang. Now, once again, looking at a heat sheet, if you don't have a heat sheet, all 3 girls are seated with yards time. So it's going to be great to see how things shape up when they're in long course. Now, once again, for those swimmers upstairs that remember short course, long course, man, that'll get you in the paint tank real quick. Oh, good old memories. And those of you who were swimmers or even non-swimmers and want to get into it, there's obviously masters. There's a lot of really great masters programs out there. So if you're getting the feeling of, man, I want to suit up, get in the water, get a little competition, why don't you find your locals masters. Heat 2. Nice job, Callista. Heat 2, once again, is a hot heat. Lane 1, Eliana Lauka from TAC Titans. Lane number 2 is going to be Ava Vandenacker. Vandenkar. Man, I'm sorry. That one got me. First swim Mac. Lane number 3 is going to be Bridget Hockett from TAC Titans NTAC in lane number 4 and 5. Hadley Shea in 4. And lane number 5 is Ellie Makanowski. Lane number 6, I need to rewind. I'm going to rewind on this one. Miroslava Bondar in lane number 6, representing MSA. And lane number 7 is going to be Emily Halpin from Swim Mac. Oh, man. Only thing I could do is giggle at myself. Finish strong, girls. Finish strong. Bridget Hockett. Nice job. 124.50. Ava Vandekar with a 127.51. Up next, Heat 3. Heat number 3. Moving right along in this girls 10 and under 100 fly. Lane number 1 is going to be Grace Zaukis. Lane number 2 is going to be Hannah Kuno. Lane 3, Adeline Holfelder. Lane number 4 is going to be Lola Lanadier. Lane number 5 is Adelaide Sheldon. Lane number 6, Lola Southard. Lane number 7 is Olivia Brooke, and lane number 8 is Lydia Trasher. Here we go, girls, here we go. Keep the momentum going, keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen in the stands, make a little bit of noise right now. You gotta keep them going, keep them going. Diving on home, taking this one, 127.75. Lola, nice job with the back half split of a 49.40. Heat 4. Breaking out right now, heat number 4 of 7. Lane number 1 is going to be Ava Ansley from Swim Mac. Lane 2, Sienna Sung from CAT, Carolina Aquatic Team. Lane number 3 is going to be Olivia Warden from TAC Titans. Lane 4, Eliana Dawson from Swim Mac. Lane number 5, Elizabeth Holiday from the Waves. Lane 6 is Emily Jacksons from TAC Titans. Lane number 7, Jazad Jones from Swim Mac. And lane number 8 is Blythe Rogers from RSA. Looking at that first 50, 40.66, setting the tone. Super close up there, 40.83, jumping into 41s pretty much throughout that whole field, and then popping up to about 44 up there. It's pretty close off that 44 between Emily and Sienna, I believe that was. But taking a look at the whole field, after that first 50, things start to shake up just a little bit as they come off the wall, hammering through those underwaters and making their way on the back half of this 100 fly. Last 50, fast 50, if you could hold on and just let the momentum take you forward through the flags, into the paint. Last couple strokes, diving home, taking it to the house. It goes. Lane number 3, that's Olivia Warden from TAC Titans with a 130.70 up against a 7.8. Nice job. Heat number 5. Heat number 5, lane 1, Bella Gray from Swim Mac. Lane number 2, that's Margot Whitaker representing Mecklenburg. Lane number 3, Vanna Hanoyan from TAC Titans. Lane number 4, that's going to be Olivia Wise from Swim Mac. Lane number 6 is Sophia Sung from Carolina Aquatic Team. Lane number 6 from NCAC, that's Elizabeth Trevemos. Lane number 7 is Nora Moore from Swim Mac, and lane number 8 is North Carolina Aquatic Club's Lillian Sullivan. Inside the field, looks like there's a couple swimmers paired up in midfield and in the outside groups. Starting to shake up a little bit into the finish. Staying strong into the wall. Everybody's doing a great job, but taking that one is lane number 6, Elizabeth, with a 125.26. Up next, heat 6. All right, looks like we're going to have some combined heats coming up. And that's going to be, looks like, event number 55 combined with, so heat 1 of event 55 is going to be combined with heat 1 of 56. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have event 55, heat 1 is combined with 56, heat 1. And then it's moving along like clockwork. And then we're going to be having another combined, and it looks like event 57, heat 1, is combined with 58, heat 1. So I'll walk you through that one when we get a little bit closer, but just need to make a kind announcement that we are going to be having some combined heats coming up here. Nice work. Anna with a 120.85. Final heat, heat number 7. There we go, fresh off the blocks and breaking out right now. The final heat, heat number 7 for event 49. The girls, 10 and under, 100 fly. Lane 1, that's Kaylee Frank, representing Swim Mac. Lane 2 is clear. Lane number 3, we have Helen Liu from Tac Titans. Swim Mac in 4 and 5 with Olivia Vaden in 4 and Emma Saragossi in 5. Hillary Hockett in lane 6 from Tac Titans. Lane number 7 from NCAC, that's Catherine Petrucci. Lane number 8 is Victoria Veltzi from Swim Mac. Split times up there are pretty close. Pretty close. 33, 34, 35, still within striking distance as everybody's making their way back on this back half here. Let's go, girls, let's go. Put your head down and just swim. Nice work, nice work. Emma Saragossi with a 112.63 up against Olivia's 112.92. Hillary, honorable mention, 118.67. And moving into event number 50. This is now the boys 10 and under, 100 fly, heat 1 of 7. Heat number 1. For the boys, 10 and under 100 fly. Lane number 3, that's Ethan Moore, representing Swim Mac. Lane number 4, that's going to be Levi Brisky, representing Granite Falls. And lane number 5, George Shee, representing Greensboro Community YMCA. Into the wall. 39.9 for Ethan, but so close for Levi and George. 40 points, 0.23, 0.56 just shy of 3/10 off that first 50. Now, once again, this first group for Heat 1, they're all seated with yards times. It's a battle. It's a battle out there. Ethan Moore, that's your Heat winner with a 124.91. Up next, Heat 2. Heat number 2 of 7, moving right along, smashing into that first 50, taking the whole shot right there. That's Reed Toothman with a 40.94. Second place, that's Brady Shea, and running her top 3 at the 50, Andres Reyes in lane number 6. We've got Raphael Hewitt in lane number 3, and Michael Williams in lane 5. Don't ever give up. Never, never, never give up. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Just one stroke at a time. You'll get it. You'll get it. 132.08, Reed Toothman. Heat 3. Heat number 3, moving right along for the boys 10 and under 100 fly. Lane number 1, Dexter LaForce. Lane number 2 is going to be Rishan Gupta. Lane number 3 is going to be Boone Wheatley. Lane number 4, we have Aiden Cowlis. Lane number 5, Parker Karam. Lane number 6, Jacob Bow. Lane number 7 is Anthony Pinto. And lane number 8 is Maxon Buniva. Strong finish, guys. Strong finish. Nice work. Aiden Cowlis with a 125.81, locking in that personal best. Take a look at that board. Personal bests all across the top 1, 2, and 3, even throughout the field. Nice job, boys. Nice job. Tripping into heat number 4. Heat number 4. Dropping into that first 50, taking the whole shot first to the wall, Hudson Dupree with a 37.39. Looking throughout the field here, 1 through 8, 8 through 1. Lane number 1, Julian Lepar. Lane number 2, Benjamin Bailey. Lane number 3, Hudson Dupree. Lane 4, Carson Ziegler. Lane 5, Landon Alamo. Lane number 6, that's William Moreno. Lane number 7 is Zigian Lee. Lane number 8 is going to be Mateo Salamondo. Walking away from the crowd and saying, thank you very much, but this is my house right now. Your boy, Hudson Dupree, representing the Waves with a 121.17 in lane number 3. Heat 5. Once again, tripping into heat number 5 of 7. Pretty close off that first 50. We got Patrick Liu in lane number 3 with a 38.84 going sub 40. You got a couple sub 40s up there. Well, taking a look at the field, we got Ethan Cox in 1, Christopher Lowther in lane 2. Lane number 3, Patrick Liu. Lane number 4, Sebastian Vidarson. Lane number 5 is going to be Pierce Jackson. Lane number 6, Connor Yelverton. Lane number 7 is going to be Tim Zhang. And lane number 8, David Ash. Lead swimmers, last couple of strokes, taking it to the house. Sebastian Vidarson with a 123.08. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Heat 6. Second to last heat breaking out right now and off to the races. Heat 6 of 7. Lane 1, that's Jackson Massey, representing Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 2 is going to be Orion Norwood from MSA. Lane number 3, Damian Williams, representing Infinity Aquatic Club. Lane number 4, that's Parker Krisovic from Swim Mac. His teammate, lane 5, Milo Hopper. Lane number 6, Christian Briscoe from the Marlins. Lane 7, Samuel Fuchs from TAC Titans. And lane number 8, that's Kaveen Casa, representing Greensboro Community YMCA. Boys behind the block, heat number 7, the final heat. We're going to make a hot heat. Once again, heat 7 behind the block is a hot heat. Boys, good luck. Have a great race out there. Expecting fireworks. From the pack, the field splitting up just a little bit. Looks like we have maybe 2 guys into the wall at the same time, charging off that third, but taking this one home, 120.51. That's going to be Parker Krisovic. The final heat, heat number 7. Good luck, guys. It's a hot heat. So while we have a second, I just want to say to everybody that's watching along live on YouTube, welcome aboard. It is a pleasure to have you here with us. And right now, we're about to get fired up. Time to bring the Thunder Boys. Heat 7 snapping off the blocks. Look at the reaction times. In lane 1, Ivan Liu from Swim Mac. Lane number 2 is Jackson Spinaki from RSA. Lane number 3, Grayson Sweet from Swim Mac. Lane number 4 from Tides, Chase Galloway. Lane number 5 is going to be Atticus Henry from TAC Titans. His teammate in lane number 6 is Jan Liu. Lane 7 from Swim Mac, Nathaniel Bernelli. And lane number 8 from the Tide, that's Colin Hennis. Once again, this is the final heat, a hot heat. The winner of this heat will get a prize. Smashing this one front to back. Take a look at the action that we got going on right now. 1 to 8, 8 to 1. These guys are all lined up, firing on all cylinders right now. Through the 15. A couple guys split up here just a little bit, dropping into the blue paint, and last couple strokes, lighting it up to the wall. Jan Liu from TAC Titans with a 118.07, locking in a personal best. In the back half split of a 42.17. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Great race. Drawing our attention over to the opposite side of the pool for the blocks. Over on the side opposite of the diving well. Chirping into some 50s. Chirping into event number 51, the girls 11-12-50 breaststroke, heat 1 of 6. Girls, good luck. Once again, heat 1 of 6. Lane 1, Eva Chow from TAC Titans. Lane number 4. So lane 3, Eva. Lane 4, Lucy Crutchfield, representing Greensboro Community YMCA, and Mary Waters in lane 5 from TAC Titans. Eva, 37.82. Heat 2. Heat number 2. Lane number 1, that's Amelia Zuba. Lane number 2 is Grace Petrucci. Lane 3, that's Kaylee Goroff. Lane 4, Georgianne Ware. Lane 5, Molly Slowinski. Lane number 6 is Phoebe Broach. Lane 7 is going to be Maze Reilly. And lane number 8, Elizabeth Van Order. Molly Slowinski, 37.52. Heat 3. There we go, fresh off the blocks, heat number 3, halfway through of 6. Lane number 1, Jillian Prince. Lane number 2, Ren Raisbeck Cleaver. Lane 3 is Cora Bunton. Lane number 4, Sophia McPhail. Lane 5, Annabella Carter. Lane number 6 is Reese Bartimus. Lane 7, Sarah Solomon. And lane number 8 is Isabella Alfaro. Once again, heat number 3 of 6, currently in the water for the girls, 11-12-50 breaststroke. Your heat winner is 38.87, Jillian Prince. Chirping into heat 4. Heat 4 is a hot heat, girls. Heat 4, hot heat. There we go, moving right into, once again, heat number 4 of 6. Lane 1, Sydney Ratliff. Lane 2, Claire Pelletier-Poon. Lane number 3, Claire Jellin. Lane number 4 is Evie Yang. Lane number 5 is Gwendolyn McMurray. Lane number 6 is Cora Bolenbacher. Lane number 7 is Alexandra Deerwolf. And lane number 8 is Alice Oglesby. Once again, heat 4 is a hot heat. Nice work, girls. Nice work. 37.67. That's Evie Yang representing Swim Mac. Nice job, Evie. Heat 5. Second to last heat right now, heat number 5. Lane number 1, Emery Thompson. Lane 2, Ada Walter. Lane number 3 is Annalise Giordano. Lane number 4 is Danielle Volbrecht. Lane 5, Harper Turner. Lane number 6, Hazel Couples. Lane number 7 is Michelle Gia. And lane number 8 is Parker Wright. Talk about a big finish out there, reaching into the wall. That goes to 37.33, Danielle Volbrecht. Heat 6, the final heat. Good luck. Off to the races, the final heat. Heat number 6, lane 1, Zoe Laverne. Lane 2, Scotland Dupree. Lane 3, Tessa Geltima. Lane number 4 is Emma Ducey. Lane 5 is Eleanor Roberts. Lane number 6 is Charlie Hanoyan. Lane number 7 is Annika Prakash. And lane number 8 is Juliet Christopherson. Photo finish to the end. And the win goes to, oh, so close, 36.36. That's Eleanor Roberts from NCAC. Heat 1 for the boys. Heat 1 for the guys. Lane 2, Hudson Chapel. 3 is clear. Lane 4, Benjamin Lay. Lane number 5 is Tristan Talwar. Lane 6, Langdon Bailey. Lane number 7, Hudson Turpin. Nice job, guys. Nice job. 39.22, Benjamin Lay. Heat 2. Cranking off the block, heat number 2 of 5. Lane 1, Owen Havens. Lane number 2, that's going to be Mac Gominger. Lane 3, Aaron Fang. Lane number 4 is Daniel Gil Naharo. Lane number 5 is Lucas Karam. Lane 6, Benjamin Robinson. Lane 7, Andrew Stratman. And lane number 8 is Owen Salzman. Couple guys into the wall at the same time, but taking the W, 38.33, Aaron Fang, heat number 3. Heat 3, lane 1, Carrington Briscoe. Lane number 2, Vahan Matsakian. Lane number 3 is Max Key. Lane 4, Alexander Lay. Lane number 5, Henry Muther. Lane number 6, Win Wheatley. Lane 7, Jack Smokus. And lane number 8, Liam Bays. Nice job, guys. 38.84. Alexander taking that one home. Heat 4. Here we go. Heat 4 of 5. Gentlemen behind the block, Heat 5 is going to be the hot heat. Heat 5 is a hot heat. Heat 4, Lucas in 1, Austin in 2, Dylan in 3. Brain in 4, Jackson in 5, Mason in 6. Noah in 7, Lexon in 8. And as they make their way into the flags, everybody's still all linked up together, and the winner of the heat is 37.61, Dylan Keys. Heat 5 is a hot heat. Heat 5 is a hot heat. Here we go. Here we go. Noah Grant in 1, Calvin Talbot in 2, Luke Masneri in 3, Lucas Bonner in 4, Clayton Chia in 5, Kyle Wang in 6, Miles Simpson in 7, Evan Zhang in 8. And like I was saying, Black Eyed Peas had a song, I Got a Feeling. But I got a feeling, and there's only one prescription. More cowbell. Remember? Anyways, 35.4 for Lucas Bonner. Nice work, man. That's your hot heat winner. Chirping into event number 53. The girls 10 and under, 50 breaststroke heat 1 of 6. Check 2. There we go. Heat 1 of 6. For the girls 10 and unders. Charlotte Mills in 1, Alexandra Bonner in 2, Emily Jackson's in 3, Sophie Epstein in 4, Skylar Zhao in 5, Sienna Sung in 6, and Charlotte King in 7. $45.4. Nice job, Emily. Heat 2. Heat number 2. Lane 1, Zoe York. Lane 2 is going to be Eliana Lauka. Lane 3, Adeline Holfelder. Lane 4, Juliana Leon. Lane number 5 is Sarah Delanoche. Lane number 6 is Nicole Lee. Lane 7 is Eliana Dawson. Lane number 8 is Victoria LaCroix. Talk about a close race out there. Nice job, Nicole Lee with a 44.05. My favorite number, 44. Heat number 3. Heat number 3 of 6. Lane number 1, that's going to be Lydia Thrasher. Lane number 2 is going to be Vanna Hanoyan. Lane 3, Lola Landier. Lane number 4 is Antoinette Atorba. Lane 5 is Victoria Middlebrooks. Lane number 6 is London Havens. Lane 7, Scarlett Tigu. Lane number 8 is Hannah Kuno. In your Heat 3 winner is 42.27, Vanna Hanoyan. Heat number 4. Hopping on up, moving right into heat number 4. Lane number 1, Jaslyn Dominguez. Lane number 2 is going to be Elaine Buddington. Lane 3, Hillary Hockett. Lane 4, Jazza Jones. Lane 5, Sage Graham. Lane 6 is Sharon Yu. Lane number 7 is going to be Lucy Teeling. And lane number 8 is Emerald Figler. Great swim, great swim. Right into the wall with a 43.15. That's Sage Graham with a PB up there. Heat 5 is a hot heat. Heat 5, hot heat. Moving right along for heat number 5, second to last heat on this one. Nice job, girls, nice job. 41.67, Reagan Carr, representing Marlins of Raleigh. It's your hot heat winner. Moving into heat number 6, the final heat. Heat 6, the final heat for event number 53. The girls 10 and under 50 breaststroke. Lane number 1, that's Emma James. Lane 2, that's Olivia Souza. Lane 3, Peyton Gann. Lane number 4 is Elizabeth Kites. Lane 5, Emma Saragossi. Lane number 6 is Kaylee Joyce. Lane number 7 is Addison Rodovic. Lane number 8 is Victoria Veltzi. Take a look at this heat. Just absolutely charging to the finish. What a race we have on our hands and reaching to the wall. And the winner goes to 39.41, Elizabeth Kite. Moving into the boys, heat 1, good luck. Heat number 1 for the guys. Massimo Carigliano in lane 1. Isaiah Copeland. Is it Copeland? Copeland. Isaiah Copeland. Copeland. Oh man, I don't know why. In lane 2. Kozadev. Luka Kozadev in 3, Derek Zhu in 4, Tyrus Liu in 5, Raphael Hewitt in 6, Aaron Yang in 7, and Miles Lee in 8. Derek Zhu, 48.07, heat 2. Heat 2, Lucas Ackink in 1. Clark Huber in 2. Ethan Zhao in 3. Aiden Cowlis in 4. Lane number 5 is going to be John Stitzenberg. Lane number 6 is Spencer Ramsbottom. Lane number 7, we have Evan Neary. And lane 8, Bryant Yang. Nice work, boys. Looks like outside lane might be clinching this. Over in lane number 7, Evan Neary with a 44.90. Nice work, dude. Nice work. Heat 3. Heat number 3, lane 1, Tristan Keel. Lane number 2, Damian Williams. Lane number 3 is David Ash. Lane number 4 is Milo Hopper. Lane 5, Jacob Bow. Lane number 6 is Kaveen Casa. Lane 7, Benjamin Bailey. Lane number 8 is Mateo Salamando. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Big finish. Reach with a 45.28. Benjamin Bailey. Up next, Heat 4. Heat 4 for the boys, 50 breaststroke. 10 and unders. Lane 1, Brady Shea. Lane 2, that's Parker Krisovic. Lane number 3 is Hudson Dupree. Lane number 4 is Curtis Lowe. Lane 5, George Z. Lane number 6 is Alexander Robinson. Lane number 7 is Ethan Frazier. And lane number 8, Boone Wheatley. Pretty solid performance out there. Looks like maybe 5 guys into the wall at the same time. A little bit of movement. The big reach to the finish at a 42.76. That's your boy, Curtis, in lane number 4. Final Heat 5 is a hot heat, guys. Hot heat. Off to the races once again. Final heat, heat number 5 for the boys, 10 and under, 50 breaststroke. Lane 1, Tim Zhang. Lane 2, Lucas Key. Lane number 3, Charles Zetzer. Lane number 4, Jan Liu. Lane number 5, Theodore Green. Lane 6, James Wint. Lane number 7 is Arthur Wang. And lane number 8 is Pierce Jackson. Once again, heat 5. The final heat is a hot heat. And your heat winner is 39.80, Jan Liu, representing TAC Titans. Nice job, guys. So once again, moving into event 55, we are going to have some combined events coming up. So event 55 for heat 1 is going to be combined with event 56, heat 1. So we'll have 3 girls, 3 boys for this heat. Once again, combined, heat 1. In the water, we have 3 girls for Heat 1, 11, 12, 400 free, combined with 3 boys from Heat 1 on event 56. So we have a Sedella Shackerts in lane 1. Manola Laurentino in lane 2, and Mays Wheatley in lane 3. Lane number 6, Nazmi Bodily. Lane 7 is Owen Salzman. And lane number 8, that's Charles Lee. You know what? Let's play a little bit of background noise. So sometimes on the longer events, I'm gonna break up some of the silence, just so I'm not beating you over the head the whole time, chirping in your ears. And we'll check in basically every 100 and how the race unfolds. Bringing it back on the 200 right now. So we got Charles Lee with a 228, Nazmi with a 229. We got Mays Wheatley with a 231. We've got Owen Salzman with a 231.6. We've got Sedella with a 231.77. And Manola with a 234.89. On the 300, Lee still holding it down for the guys out there. Sitting in a 346. Well, let's look at those split times. 38.7 for Lee, Nazmi with a 40.3, and Owen with a 41. We got a 40, 41, and a 42 for Mays, Manola, and Sedella. Looking as we've finished this first 400 free, Charles Lee, nice job, buddy. 5:03.41. Nazmi, 509.15. Maze, outstanding job, 511.1. Sedella, nice work, 512. Heat 2 for the girls. So remember I was talking about random songs that just get stuck in your head? Why is Defying Gravity stuck in my head right now? I don't know. You know how it goes. But Defying Gravity right now, let's talk about that. These swimmers are just absolutely outstanding. Talk about a wonderful, wonderful start to day number 2. Once again, currently with a midday session. And so taking a look at the field right now, we got Sophia McPhail from Yoda in lane 1. McAllister Heinz from team N2. Lane number 3 is Nicole Ashrafi from TAC Titans. Lane 4, Isabella Dawson from Swim Mac. Lane number 5, that's going to be the Marlins of Raleigh's Emily Stegman. Lane number 6, that's Emma Jones representing RSA. And lane number 7 is Isabella Stancombe from Swim Mac. And rounding out in lane number 8, that's going to be Lucy Slawowski from NCAC. Typically, I do beat the song. So fastest seed time is a 5:13. We'll do that game on the next one. Fastest and non-fastest seed time. I know there's a couple people singing this one up in here. So real quick, swimmers, if you are missing a Apple Watch, if you have misplaced an Apple Watch, it was found on the swimming deck. And if you are missing an Apple Watch, I do have one. Kindly let me know that you're missing one. Let me know what's on the face of said watch, and we'll get that back to you. On the 350. Last 50, fast 50. Over in 7 and 8. Those girls are going bonkers right now. Taking this one home with authority. Lane number 3, Nicole, with a 5:06.78. Nice work. Nice job, girls. Tripping into heat number 3. Good luck. All right, so a song that is 513.33. Looking at the seed times, we got a 5:13.13 and a 5:13.49. So I like playing the game sometimes. You have to beat the song. The heat has to beat the song. So the gap band. Does anybody remember the Gap Band? I know there's a few of my friends upstairs that remember the Gap Band. So looking inside heat number 3, we've got lane 1, Ayla Belfour from Swim Mac. Lane number 2 is going to be Leah Mokari from TAC Titans. Lane number 3, Zoe Laverne from TAC. Lane 4, Harper Storm from Swim Mac. TAC in 5 and 6. Elena Henry in lane number 5, and Ashlyn Fountainberry in lane 6. Lane 7, Gianna DeMarchi from Marlins of Raleigh. From Yoda in lane number 8, that's Sarah Solomon. Once again, the song is 513.33. And outside lanes, seed times are 5:13.13, 5:13.47. But looking at the fastest seed times on this, obviously, as we're always talking, it's anybody's race. But Harper Storm is seated at a 5:08.79. Then we actually have 5:10.01 for Elena and 5:10.19 for Zoe. Hi. I just want to shake your hand. Nice to meet you. He is. I know his dad. He did. Probably because I kept looking and talking to him.
Nice to meet you. Great job today.
Okay, dropping the bomb. Sitting on a 343.8, 344.3. Harper and Alina. Okay, so let's look at the the split times there. 37:38. Alina 38, Harper 37. Now this is a part where I was talking before. Who swam, who didn't? Who knows what a negative split is? Maybe this is the first time you'll see it. So 37 and 38. Looking up at the scoreboard, let's take a look at the split times on this next 50. Prime example, dropping down a little bit of time into a 36. Prime example of a negative split. Harper, second 50 was faster than that last 50. Harper literally just put her foot on the gas pedal and was like, see ya. Once again, strategy, strategy, strategy. Sometimes they'll just save too much in the tank. But taking off on that last 100, fast 100, looking up at the board, that's your winner, Harper Storm, representing Swim Mac with a 455.80. Chirping in, heat 4. Just because I'm in a little bit of a disco mood right now. This is another OG follow-along song. Song 507.57. I got a feeling the swimmers are going to beat this one. So heat number 4 of 5 for event number 55. Lane number 1, Rowan Wang from TAC Titans. Lane number 2, you got Grace Petrucci from NCAC. Lane number 3, Kylie Cooper from MSA. Lane number 4, that's Kendall Abraham from GSA. Swim Mac in lane number 5, Penelope Gardner. Lane number 6, TAC Titans, Charlie Hanoyan. Lane 7, Philippa Going from CATS, Carolina Aquatic Team. Lane number 8, that's Jocelyn Hodgkiss from Swim Mac. Keep an eye on those split times now. As they make their way into the 200, 250, I should say. Once again, what's the strategy in the 400? They're going to go out pretty strong off that first 50. They got a lot of momentum carrying from off the blocks. Bringing it back on that 100, they're going to try to get into sustainability. So they might bump up, 1, maybe 2 seconds. And then they're going to try and withstand that through mid-pack or mid-race, right? And then off that 300, possibly even 250, you should start to see a little bit of power coming in, kicking up or picking up that kick as much as they can and start negative splitting from 250, 354, or they might just try and sustain to 300 and then start dropping off the tail end. So looking at what we got going onto the screen right here, 38, 39, 40, I see it looks like 343, 36 for Grace Petrucci. The song has officially 100 left. Can they beat it? They should. They should. See some split times dropping down out there. Dropping into 37.0, 37.7, 38.39. Let's go, girls. Let's go. Just an all-out battle to the finish. You got 3 girls into the wall at the same time. And the winner for that heat, heat number 4, Grace Petrucci with a 458.40. Heat 5, hot heat. Good luck, girls. Final heat. Oh, yeah. You know a little Donna Summer will bring the feels. You know Donna Summer will bring the feels. Come on now. So as we're moving right into this one, this is the final heat, heat number 5, which is a hot heat. This is for the girls 11, 12, 400 free, event 55. Lane number 1, that's Telsa Geltima from Tack Titans. Lane 2, Grace Zettler from Swim Mac. NCAC in 3 and 4 with Eleanor Robertson 3, Penelope Chow in 4. Collins Kim from Swim Mac in 5. Her teammates in lane 6 and 7 with Gia Zaragosi in 6. Greta Lukens in 7. Greta Hockett in lane number 8 from Tack Titans. Thirty-four 8, 36-37. All right, the song has 200. Currently on another level right now, on a completely different planet. You got your leader coming in for 300. On the turn, that's going to be 327.99 for Penelope Chow from NCAC, locking in at 36.52. Bumping up just a little bit in the split times, but I have a feeling that she should be starting to drop down just a little bit on the last 100 here. Looking through the whole field, I even see Grace Zettler popping off at 36.78 over in lane number 2. Rest of the field, 37, 38, jumping up a little bit to 40 point. This song is under a minute. So Penelope, seated at a 446, and just smashes that with a 439.98, getting a personal best, dropping that final split down to 35.88. Shoo-wee. Nice job, Penelope. Nice job. Grace, right there with her, 447.75. Nice work. Final split of a 35.14. Rounding her top 3, Eleanor Roberts. We're tripping into Heat 2 for the boys. Good luck, guys. All right. Once again, heat number 2 of 6 for event 56. The boys 11-12, 400 free. If you're just joining in live on YouTube, first and foremost, welcome aboard. Secondly, if you're wondering what happened between the last heat of girls and moving into heat 2 of the boys, we just had a combined heat at the beginning of the girls event. So we're just currently on heat number 2 of 6 for the guys for free. Lane number 1, that's going to be Grayson Livermore representing NCAC. Lane 2, that's going to be Swim Max, Caden Davis. Lane 3, that's Jake Cockman from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 4, that's Henry Muffler from NCAC. Swim Mac, lane 5 and 6, Maxon Davis in 5, Ethan Caldas in 6. Thomas Carter Gillum in lane 7. Representing NCAC. Nice job, Ethan. Nice job. Heat number 3 is a hot heat, guys. Heat 3, hot heat. All right, once again, heat number 3, the hot heat for the boys. 11, 12, 400 free. Had to get a new battery going on over here. And back into the action. So taking a look at the field, we got Edward Tavermos in lane number 1 from NCAC, his teammate in lane 2. That's Warner Sheldon. Lane number 3 from TAC Titans, that's David Baum. His teammate in lane 4, Ryan Anderson. Lane number 5, Vahan Matsakin from Swim Mech. Lane number 6 from TAC Titans, that's Ethan Gia. Lane number 7, Evan Thrasher from Carolina Aquatic Team. And representing the Tide, that's Caleb Bumgardner. Currently, great race as they make their way in on the 200. You got 2 boys into the wall at the same time. Outside lane, Caleb Bumgardner with the 228s and Vahan with the 229. Look at their split times, 38-1, 38-7. Rest of the field bumping up just a little bit, 39 low, 39 high, 40 low, 40 mid. Once again, an outstanding race we have going on. We now have 3 boys into the wall at the same time. Once again, can only be 1 unless it's a tie. Like I was corrected on earlier. 50174 for Vahan. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Look at those personal bests up there. Way to go. Heat 4. I also like playing a game, speaking of music, because obviously we all like music. Can you name this in, I'll give you I'll give you 3 beats. What's a song? Name the song. Do you know it? No? Hold on, wait for it. Ice Ice Baby. It's okay if you don't know it. There's a couple people upstairs that know that one. There's a couple people. So everybody following along live on YouTube. Just like having fun sometimes. I don't think our music's coming through, so if you hear me just kind of talking about some stuff, I apologize, but sometimes it's just a little fun. I got another one. Can you name this song in 2 beats? No? Yeah? Oh, come on. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's Elvis Crespo, Suavemente. Now, ironically enough, I don't know why I just thought about this. I ended up doing a show, so as a performer, it was in Rotterdam, of all places. It was with Shaggy, Madness, Shaka Khan, and Elvis Crespo. So every time I hear this song, I just think about Elvis standing up on the stage, just black out there, or like no lights, and then there's one spotlight coming down onto him, and he's just like, suavemente. Oh, it was just so awesome. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just thinking about good old-fashioned memories. Well, let's check in on what we got going on inside the field. Having a little bit of fun with the family and friends upstairs, but looking at heat number 4 of 6 for the boys, 11-12, 400 free. Lane number 1, that is Simon Marandici from MSA. Lane number 2 is going to be Carter McShaney from Adam Mecklenburg. Lane number 3, that's Win Wheatley from Mac. His teammate at lane 4, Benjamin Dormsjo. Lane number 5 is Nicholas Levesque from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 6, Carson Moore from Madison. Not Madison. Wow, I just thought I was in Wisconsin for a second. I'll be there next week. So Carson Moore from Swim Mac, corrected. And getting ahead of myself over here. Lane number 7, Keenan Dawson from Star, and lane number 8, Noah Carr from Marlins of Raleigh. Okay, so when we're talking about the 90s and 2000s, Name this song in one beat. I know you can. I believe in you. I'm looking upstairs. I know somebody knows this. What is it? Close. In sync. Bye, bye, bye. There you go. Thank you. Now you're with me here. Now you're with me. Taking a look. This is awesome. And just saying bye, bye, bye to the competition right now. That's Carter McChaney representing Mecklenburg with a 458.40. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. That was heat 4, moving into heat number 5.
I'd like to know which one it is. Milo Hopper?
Hold up. So, let me write this down. Is it official? Oh, yeah, 53. And was, remind me, 11, 12? 11, 12? 10 and under. So, what was the time? You remember? 20. Okay, so this just in. I guess I missed this one. I don't know if I missed it, but. So here it is. I think it's unofficial, but we'll call it maybe official because I don't. And maybe direct contact here. So Milo Hopper, back in the 50 free, the 10 and unders, Milo Hopper, it looks like he had a 28 point, which I would say the previous record was 29.74. So I want to double check if that's official. I think it is. Do you know? No? We got to see this. Rebecca, can you see boys 10 and under, 50 free results? Do you have that? Ten and under. Okay, it is official. Milo Hopper, representing Swim Mac, a new state record with a 28.57. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice warm round of applause for Milo Hopper and the new record. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't want to miss that. Thank you. So as we're looking into heat number 5 for the boys, 11-12, 400 free, lane number 1, Clayton Chia from TAC Titans. His teammates in lane 2 and 3 with Nathaniel Smith in 2, Nikita Carson in 3, Bowen Hollenborg in lane number 4 from Marlins of Raleigh, lane number 5 from Swim Mac, Aiden Cleary, lane number 6, Mason Molinar from Swim Mac. From the Sailfish, that's Bennett Michalski. And lane number 8 from Swim Mac, that's going to be Theodore Prabhu. Okay, I got one more song. I want to see if you can name this one in 4 beats. Okay? Some of you won't know this. I know there's a couple of you are like, oh yeah. Yep. Walk, Pantera. It's a good walkout song. Walking it out right now. Looks like we got the guys coming back on in. Big finish over here. Bringing it back on the 400. Closing it down with the straight arm throw and a 446.95. Nathaniel Smith from Attack Titans in lane number 2. Nice job, dude. Nikita Carson, 448.24 and 449.19. It runs your top 3. Up next, the final heat 6. All right, we'll go back to beating the song here. Obviously, this song reminds you of one epic movie. The Breakfast Club. So heat number 6, this is the final heat for the boys 11, 12, 400 free. Lane number 1, that's John Lee from the Marlins of Raleigh. Lane 2, Michael White from Yoda. Lane number 3, Cole Johnson from Swim Mac. His teammate in lane 4, Banks Cooler. That's a cool name. Lane number 5, Caden Norman from Swim Mac. Lane number 6 from NCAC, that's Leo Shea. Lane number 7, Calvin Talbot from GSA. And lane number 8, that's from NCAC, Mr. Ryan Lee.
Now we got to see if everybody else knows. We're going to see if anybody can figure that one out from like the beginning part.
We'll see. You know you're around some cool people when the official shared this next song. And I'm excited to see if anybody can even recognize this one, because I know you can. But she tested me. Now I'm gonna test you. Nice work. 434, 46. Michael White from Yoda. Tearing it up out there. Nice job, guys. Phew. 434. All right, moving into 57. This is going to have a combined as well. Just like we did it previously on 55, Heat 1, we're doing the same thing on 57, Heat 1. So currently in the water, we have 3 girls in lanes 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to have, looks like, 4 boys over in 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to have Hannah Magner from Swim Mac in lane 1, Elizabeth Holiday from the Waves in 2, Adeline Holfelder from TAC Titans in 3, Jacob Bao from TAC in 5, Sebastian Vidarson from MSA in 6, Ethan Cox from NCAC in lane 7, and Carson Ziegler in lane number 8 from the Waves. Now, I had a song from the official of all people, and then I had somebody come up as a swimmer directly less than 30 seconds after that and said, hey, do you think you could play this song? And I was like, well, of course. And so it is a test to see if you could name this song by the first sound. Can you name that song? Yeah, it's all my Motley Crue fans. Kickstart My Heart. You know. I think this is when the drummer was actually like rotating around in the sky. Motley Crue. So good, so good. Oh, that's too easy. I'll try it, okay? You know when the crowd's involved, I'll try this, okay? Ready? Name it. Can you do it? Yeah! Crazy Train. Yes, you win. You get a high five. Nice work. Sebastian, nice work, buddy. 525.26. Ethan, Hannah, nice work over there. He too. You know, I just want to give kudos right now. 400 free, okay? We see it, we know the event. But when I'm looking down, obviously, at this heat sheet, and I see Carson is 8 years old, that is just outstanding, okay? So I want you to know, so all the family and friends upstairs, if you know what they're feeling in the water, that's one thing, but if you don't, literally, these kids are giving it everything that they've got, whether they're 8 years old or older. They're trying so hard and literally giving everything out there. So I know you're very proud of them. I'm super pumped for these kids. I'm super pumped to watch the sport grow the way it is. And it is just absolutely outstanding to see how fast the kids are getting year over year over year. So I just wanted to take a quick moment and recognize that what we're watching right now, to see kids that are 8, 9, 10, obviously on the younger years, knock out a 400 free in the way that they do, it's just awesome. And it's a pleasure to watch, and it's so much fun. So we'll get back to that. But I just wanted to take a quick second to recognize and just share that with you, because maybe, like I was saying before, maybe you were a swimmer, maybe you're not, but just being able to share that energy for those kids as they're working through that, it's an outstanding feat. Can anybody name this? Can you name that one? CC Rider. Elvis Presley. Oh man, why do I have these random songs in my mind? All right, so chirping in on heat number 2 for the girls 10 and under, 400 free. These girls are on fire right now. Halfway in, halfway to go. 200 down, got the back half full ahead of you right here coming up. So Scarlett Tegu in lane number 1 from Star. In lane number 2, we have Anna Salmons from Swim Mech. Lane 3, Margot Whitaker from Mecklenburg. Lane number 4, Elizabeth Kites from EAC Infinity. Lane number 5 from Mecklenburg, that's Louise Whitaker. Lane 6, Lillian Sullivan from NCAC. Lane number 7, that's Hannah Henoyan from TAC Titans. And lane number 8, that's Olivia Weiss from Swim Mac. So starting to pull away just a little bit from the field. We're gonna have, looks like 4 girls, 3 girls off that 300 wall. Looking at the split times, this is where the rubber meets the road because we're at 42, 43, 44 up there. Now, we're going to keep that in mind as they make their way into this next 50 and then the final 50 to see if they could drop down time in between each one of these, i.e. negative split. Second 50 is faster than the previous 50. In on a 350, dropping into a 41. That's going to be Elizabeth in lane 4. Knocking out 42 point, that's going to be Luis and Scarlett. 43's Lillian and Vanna. Dropping into 44 point, Olivia, Anna, and Margot. Just an all-out war to the finish out there. We've got two girls going head-to-head. No breathing in the paint, no breathing in the paint. Head down and reach. Oh, Elizabeth with a 533.59 against Luisa's 533.62. Heat 3 final heats. That's a pretty snazzy way to put on a cap. In on the 100, ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Vaden, lane number 5 with the 111.27, setting the tone. See 112.0, 112.4, Emma and Ava. Well, looking at the whole field out there, we have Peyton Gann in 1, Rumor Hagman in 2, Hagman. 3 is going to be Ava Bailey. Lane number 4, Miss Emma Saragossi. Lane 5, Olivia Vaden. Lane number 6 is Catherine Petrucci. Lane 7, Elizabeth Tavermos.
Yeah.
I just had a thought. Is something triad or something like that? Is it? Look at you, dude. I'm so proud of you. I knew you were cool, but come on. Boys behind the block, y'all ready? I got a feeling it's going to be another good one. So once again, currently in the water, the final heats. Heat number 3 for the girls, 10 and under, 400 free. So we have a race once again on another planet right now. Taking this one home, ladies and gentlemen, bringing the thunder, Olivia Vaden with a 5:04.23. Closing that one down. She was seated at a 5:12. Nice work. That was huge. 5:04.2 Olivia, 5:14.7 Emma, and 5:15.4 for Ava Bailey. Gentlemen, let's have a good race. Chirping into heat number 2 for the guys, 10 and under, 400 free. The man. Y'all know this one. All right, chirping in right now, taking a look at the action. We got some outside lanes going to work out there. I saw Ivan Liu over in lane number 8 just take off like a cannon out there. A little early, we'll see how that shakes up. Maybe he might be going coast to coast. We'll see how this is. Looking at this whole field, we got Arthur Wang from TAC Titans sitting on a 39.4 split. Looking through the whole field, we see 38, 37, 38, 39, 40. So this is going to be a good one. Aiden Cowless in 2, Colin Hennison 3. You got your boy, Quincy Rush in lane 4. Now, funny enough, I don't know if you heard me say this before, but so I'm from Chicago, and Quincy Rush is the son of your boy upstairs, Patrick Rush. And ironically enough, well, I'll call that out later, but TFA up in the house. And so it's fun seeing the lineage, right? It is so fun seeing the lineage. And who would have thunk it, being here and seeing a buddy I swam with in high school, his son in the water right now in lane number 4. So it just warms my heart. Lane number 5, Nathaniel Brunelli. Lane number 6, Charles Swinsick. Lane number 7, Landon Alamo. And lane number 8 is Ivan Liu. Now this race obviously is all about strategy, like we were saying before. Strategy, strategy, strategy. You're going to see these guys start ponying up next to each other. You're going to see which way they're breathing, how they're turning and looking at the competition underwater and seeing where they're at and making sure they have enough left in the tank to see either A, are they going to push that other swimmer and see if they fizzle out, or B, just save enough and reserves in the tank to just unleash the beast on the last 100, maybe the last 50. So as we've been talking before, kind of coaching you through what it's like to see negative splits along the way on the tail end of some of these races. But it's going to be a good one. I see that we have 3 guys shaping up, kind of looking around to see where they're at off that 200, bring it into 250. In on the 300, 4:07.86, Colin Hennis. We've got Nathaniel Brunelli in lane number 5. Running her top 3, Ivan Liu. On the turn, dropping to the feet right here at the 350. Looks like Colin Hennis sitting on 40 points. Nathaniel 41, Ivan 44. Your top 3 boys as they're making their way back on the last 50, fast 50. On the turn right there, Landon Alamo sitting with a 44 high. Looking through the field, 44 low, mid, and then getting up into 45s. But for heat number 2, for the boys 10 and under, 400 free, your winner is 527.67. That's Colin Hennis representing the Tide. Second place, Nathaniel Brunelli, 530.25 with a final split of a 39.05. I see that charge up there. And a 539.33. That's Ivan Liu with a 43.73, turning it down. Charles, nice job, 38.7. Tripping into the final heat, heat 3. So here we go for event number 58. This is the final heat, heat number 3 for the boys 10 and under 400 free. Lane number 1 is going to be Tanner Sagan from EAC Infinity. Lane 2, Jackson Spinhockey from RSA. Lane 3, Grayson Sweet from Mac, Swim Mac. Lane 4, Chase Galloway from the Tide. Tack Titans in 5, 6, and 7 with Jan Liu in 5. Lucas Key in 6 and Atticus Henry in 7. Jackson Massey in lane 8 from Marlins of Raleigh. Ironically enough, this used to be a song I would sing to myself on some of these races and in practice. Everything's gonna be all right. Just push through. Just get it done. Chase tagging a 40.9 off that last 50, sitting on the 250 out there for everybody. Everybody's dropping to the feet, pretty close out there. 41.5, 0.7, 0.8, jumping up a little bit to 43. Outside lanes, picking up the pace a little bit, dropping into 42 high. Chase on the turn at the 300 at a 40 point. He's sitting at a 350.5 now. Now Chase is seated at a 516.3. He is going absolutely hammer time out there. Literally just beating up the water, taking out some aggression on this 400, and it's serving him well. Dropping into the 350, 40.69, bumping up just a little bit. Let's see if he's got enough juice in the tank to keep that kick going and just bring it home. Once again, Chase is seated at a 516. Let's see if he, I believe he can get under 516 at this point. But we got Jan Liu in lane number 5 and Jackson Spinhockey in lane 2, rounding your top 3 with 50 to go. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Good. Right there, head down and just charge to the finish. Nice job. Dropping to a 510.19, dropping 6 seconds off that 400. Chase Galloway representing the Tide. Jan Liu, Tack Titans with a 519.34. And Jackson Spinhockey with a 526.29, rounding out your top 3. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Now, if I have it correct, are we rolling right into the relays? Sweet. Think we're going to go right into this. Sharpen into event 59. This is the girls 11, 12, 400 free relay, heat 1 of 3. Good luck, girls. Moving into the final events of the midday session, we're going to have 3 for the girls and 3 for the boys. Now, heat 1. We're going to have Swim Mac in 1 with Reese Bartimus. Lane number 2 is going to be Emma Jackman from RSA. Lane 3 is Emily Stegman from Marlins of Raleigh. Lane 4, Sophia Crigliano from EAC. Cerigliano? I hope I'm saying that one right. Let me know. Lane number 5 is going to be Langston Berriman from Yoda. Lane number 6 is Vivian Cassell from CVAC. And lane number 7 is Greta Lukens from Swim Mac. Max, CVAC, and EAC was the 1, 2, and 3 at the 100. So we've got Hazel Couples in 1, Darla Rogers in 2, Grace Eberhard in 3, Raina Gould in 4, Elise Ludke in 5, Parker Roth in 6, and Maze Wheatley in 7. Second swimmer coming home, second transition, ready to blow it up. Mac and Mac. Wow, outside lanes going head to head at this moment. We've got Swim Mac in 7, Swim Mac in 1. Speaking of the field right now, we got Sedella Shackert from Swim Mac in 1, Mila Nichols from RSA in 2, Kylie Wells from Marlins in 3, Kaylee Giroff in 4 from EAC Infinity. Lane 5, Hannah Anderson from Yoda. Lane number 6 is Wesley Roth from CVAC. And lane 7, Miss Isabella Dawson from Swim Mac. Third swimmer coming home, anchors up, anchors up. Here we go, anchors, here we go. Leave nothing left in the tanks. Still out there, Mac and Mac outside lanes 7 and 1. We're going head to head out there through the whole field. Some really great competition. Dropping into the 50, bringing it on their way back. Oh, Annabelle right now with a 357.53 with a 31 split, 31.05. Danielle with a 31.1. 35.5 for Rowan. I see Ella Kirby with a 34, 34.16 for Aubrey Jabkowitz. Anna Outlaw, 33.3. Nice job. 433.69 for Swim Mac in lane number 7. 437.11 Swim Mac lane 1. Rounding your top 3 is, there it is, 450.48 Infinity EAC in lane number 4. Great performance, girls. Great performance. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 1, representing Mecklenburg, Eden Ostman. Lane number 2, that's going to be Claire Pelletier Hoon from Carolina Aquatic Team. Pelletier. Lane 3, Scotland Dupree, that's a cool name, from the Waves. Lane number 4, Emma Ducey from MSA. Lane number 5, Emma Jones from RSA. Lane number 6, Amelia DeZuba from NCAC. Lane 7, Cameron Upton from GCY Greensboro Community YMCA. And then GSA, Greensboro Swimming Association. That's Cora Bunton. Lead-off swimmers coming in. First transition. We'll see you on the flip side. Rush, you're leaving. Yeah. Dude, totally. So I do want to give a shout out to one of the sponsors that's up on the screens or up on the boards, Triad Financial Advisors, TFA. We had a member in the house, so I just want to share a little extra love. High five. But definitely want to say to the sponsors up on the board, thank you so much. Obviously seeing Gatorade, TFA, Star, GCY, Learn to Swim, Infinity, GSA, Speedo, USA Swimming. Off the 250, bringing it back into the 300. We're going to have anchors up, anchors away here momentarily to see how this is going to finish. Off the 250, you got a 247.41 for MSA in lane number 4. Currently in the water, that's Caitlin Higgins. We got Riley in 1, Lorelai in 2, Georgianne in 3, Caitlin in 4, Maggie in 5, Lucy in 6, Kira in 7, Caroline in 8. Now that's close. Once again, 322.03, 322.17. Officially, all the anchors are underway. Now here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final swimmer for this heat. Mallory McGrath in 1, Scarlett Ritchie in 2, Elizabeth Van Order in 3, Reed Shaver in 4, Alexis Triglio in 5, Lucy Noel in 6, Lucy Crutchfield in 7, Kendall Abraham in 8. Lead swimmers, they were pushing through the 15-meter and just taking off on that last 50, a little bit ahead, and lighting this one up, taking the W with a 4:29.22. That's Mecklenburg Swimming with a 4:29.22 MSA. Lane 4. Mecklenburg. North Carolina, NCAC in 2. Heat 3, the final heat, girls good luck. Big finish right now for the girls 11-12 400 free relay. This is the final heat of the mid-afternoon session. Lane number 1 is going to be Sarah Solomon from Yoda. Lane 2, that's Grace Zettler from Swim Mac. From MSA, that's going to be Avery Weathersby in lane 3. Lane 4, Collins Kim from Swim Mac. Lane 5, Tessa Geltima from Tac Titans. Lane number 6, Eleanor Roberts from NCAC. Marlins of Raleigh in 7 with Amara Beard. And lane 8, that's Ava Chow from Tac Titans. Lead off swimmers coming in. Oh yeah, 103.07. 104 and 104.7. So we have NCAC, Tac Titans, and Swim Mac. Tac Titans in lane number 5 at the 200. Swim Mac in lane 4. And Swim Mac in lane 2. Currently in the water right now, that's Sophia McPhail in lane 1, Penelope Gardner in 2, Kaylee Holland in 3, Gia Saragossi in 4, Rowan Wang in 5, Penelope Chow in 6, Gianna DeMarchi in 7, and Charlie Hanoyan in 8. Here we go, anchors. Time to bring the thunder in the house, anchors. there's a way this is going to be fireworks in this last 100. Absolute fireworks. We're going to take a look at the screen right now because they're about to drop to the feet on the first 50. Dropping into the ball with a 29.71. That's going to be Greta Hockett. We have 31.75 by Grace Petrucci. 31.06, Jocelyn Hotchkiss going for the 1, 2, and 3. Bringing it home. I told you, fireworks. Nothing but fireworks in this one. Under the flags, bringing it to the house. Call this 415.19. Your winners, Tech Titans. Swim back in lane 4 with a 419.6. And North Carolina NCAC 420.62. Rounding out your top 3. That was epic. Nice job, girls. I would say a nice warm round of applause for all those girls right there. That was outstanding. Nice swim, girls, all day. Tripping into the boys. Got 3 heats. Good luck, guys. Moving into the final event of the midday session. This is going to be Heat 1 for the boys. This is event 60 for the guys 11-12 400 free relay. Lane number 3 is going to be Swim Mac. That's Benjamin Dormsjo. Lane number 4 is going to be Eric Wen representing MSA. And Swim Mac in lane number 5. That's Theodore Prabhu. So at the 100, now moving into the second swimmer. So we got Dex Anthony in 3, Carter Brennan in 4, Wynn Wheatley in 5. Keeping up the energy, boys. Keep up the energy. Once again, Heat 1. Great race out there right now. I'll tell you what. Great race out there. Take a look at the times. 2:48.3, 2:48.7. This first heat is close, ladies and gentlemen. Going to a 2:53. So we've got Caden Davis in 3, Lexton Wersing in 4, and Maxton Davis in 5. Bringing it back on the 300 so you have your anchors loaded up, ready to blow it up in here. Laser focused off, that's going to be Neem Solomon. Carson Moore is off to the races, and Owen Havens. So a little bit of movement out there, wrapping up into that 300 mark. So we got 324, 326, and then up to 332. So 300 down, these are your anchors for heat number 1 of the boys, 11-12, 400 free relay. Once again, there are 3 heats. 3 heats. You know, as I look into the live chat over here, I just want to say it's great to have everybody. Obviously, we're hosting live on YouTube, and if you want to, go ahead and drop into the comments where you're watching in from. So I see right now 433.95 Swim Mac took that one, 435.11 and 446.7. Up next, heat 2. Heat 2. Heat 2 officially off the blocks into the races for the boys once again. Like I was saying, I'm diving through the live chat right now for our YouTube, the YouTube feed, so it is awesome to see everybody on there. I see a Let's Go Jaslyn on there. I see a Good Luck Everybody. I see a Go Peyton. I see Michael White in the house. I see an Everett. Hey, Everett. So, but feel free. I'm watching in every once in a while. From Durham. Nice. Go Cats. That is awesome. I want to see Dodds. Thanks for chiming in. Great to see you. But once again, to everybody following along live on YouTube, it's a pleasure having you. We are getting close to the midday session wrapping up. We are officially heat 2 of 3 in the final event. Once again, event number 60 for the boys, 11-12, 400 free relay. So currently in the water, we got Henry Muther representing NCAC. We got a Carter McChaney from Adam Mecklenburg. Lane number 3, that's going to be Caleb Wicksted from Yoda. Lane number 4, Matthias Schaubin from GSA. Lane 5, Austin Alamo from TAC Titans. Lane 6 from Infinity, Samuel Trevino. Lane 7, Owen Sauceman from Waves of Wilmington. And from ECA, that's your boy, Dawkins Payee. $200 down. $200 to go. Looking at the field right now, that's Grayson Livermore from NCAC in lane number 1. Cole Gregory from Adam out there in lane 2. Lane number 3 is Alexander Lay representing Yoda from GSA. That's Cooper Klutz. Lane 5, Nikita Carson representing TAC Titans in the house. Lane number 6, Yu Sing Sao from EAC. Lane number 7, Logan Stuck from Waves of Wilmington. And from ECA Infinity in the house, that's Jonathan Hernandez. Looking at the field right now. Dropping to the feet, going sub 30 with a 29.79. That's Aaron Feng in lane number 5. So all of the anchors officially off to the races out there. You have Aaron officially off onto the last 50, fast 50, just going ballistic out there. The rest of the field making the turn off the 350, bringing it back. And outside lane, Cole Blanks on the turn as well. TAC Titans closing that one down with a 419.39. Nice work. They were seated at a 433 in lane number 5. Outstanding swim, boys. 427.09 from Yoda and 433.37 for GSA. Nice work, boys. Nice work. Heat 3, final heat. So I don't know if you noticed, but on the board, the fastest seed time is a 4:03. Now, if I ever had a gut feeling in my life, I would think that 4:03 might be charging at sub 4:00. Do you think so? I think so. I believe. Do you believe? I believe. So if I could find that swim mat coach, because I saw him around here, but we'll see how this is. Out in 28. So we got Paxton in 1, Vahan in 2, Bowen in 3, Cole in 4, Lucas in 5, Leo in 6, Dylan in 7, Noah in 8. Lead off swimmers in a 58.98. Anthony Macavariani currently in the water out there for swim Mac in lane 4. But looking at the field, Simon Marandici in 1, Mason Molinar in 2, Carrington Briscoe in 3, Anthony in 4, Nathaniel Smith in 5, Ryan Lee in 6, Liam Hennis in 7, Jacob Kletcha in 8. 28.56 for your boy, Anthony Macavariani. Once again, seated at a 4:03. Okay, You know what? Because I have a feeling I'm going to call this out. The current record is a 4:01.09 for the boys 11-12 400 free relay. $28.73. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Now let's follow along. Bringing it back on 250 to 300. We got your anchors coming up. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 300 on the way in, sitting at a 300.15. Back half split of a 32.29. This is going to be so close right now. Right now, it is all on the line with Caden Normand in lane number 4. The current record is 4:01.09. Once again, 4:01.09. Set in 2021. Out in 28.6. You got this, guys. You got this. Come on. Just hammer it down. Let's go, go, go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Caden. Come on, Caden. Come on, Caden. Get your head down and go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey! And the crowd goes wild. 4:00.44 swim back. Dropping down from a 4:03 seed time. The previous record was 4:01.09. So a nice warm round of applause for Swim Mac in lane number 4. Caden and the whole team out there, way to go, guys. Way to go. Shoo-wee. Call him a showtime. How'd the legs feel on that one, guys? Oh, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Now that is what I call entertainment. Going out with a bang. Nice job, guys. Swimmers overall, outstanding work. Family and friends, I'm so proud of you. I'm your biggest fan. Keep doing what you're doing. So proud of you. Way to hang in there. Coaches, nice work. Officials, thank you. And timers, I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So for the midday session, that's a wrap. Day number 2 here at the 2025 North Carolina Swimming 14 and under long course age group championships here at the Greensboro Aquatic Center. What a day. And we still have finals. So those of you who are going to be leaving at this time, first and foremost, with sincere gratitude, thank you, thank you, thank you. As you look around yourself, kindly make sure you do not lose any personal belongings. We'll find out. It looks like we have some results here. Awards. Okay. Perfect. So we are doing awards. I do have that in my hands. And like I was saying before, if you're making your way out, we'll see you here tomorrow or tonight. But if you're sticking around for the awards,